What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you this crazy cheat method. The first thing you want to do is you want to utilize your second slot. So go here, purchase your second slot because you're going to need a completely clean slate. And after you get this, so each different cheat things, like each fruit, gives you a different amount of cheese for your tree and stuff to get rewards. You want to get the highest quality cheat that you can get. Like, you would probably want to go either legendary or up. But I would even go mythical and up. Like, probably mangoes are pretty good. I just get a lot of mango. And if you can get a lot of prismatics on Bone Blossom is the best. If you can get a lot of that, it's insane. So now that we're completely open here, we're gonna put all our stuff. So I have a bunch of sugar apples because I did the summer event. And I have a bunch of these. So I'm gonna put these and I'm gonna actually kind of spread them out around my whole garden. And this is all I'm gonna do. There's multi-steps to this process to make it as efficient as possible. Okay, so we're done placing all our stuff. Too bad the tranquil event is happening right now, so we're gonna actually miss a little bit. We're gonna do grow all, so we can grow all of this. And wait. Okay, I am back. Roblox thought I was getting hacked. But after I do grow all, now I should have a lot of stuff set up. So like I said, you only want to put your highest quality stuff. Only mythical and above. If you have to do legendary, you can, but try to do mythical and above. So now that we have all of these fruits that are really high quality, the good thing too is I can walk around this, so it's not too crowded. So now you want to put like really good pets. So the first pets that I actually use before I start harvesting and do anything is actually a new pet that came out. These cranes over here. So I'm gonna put a whole team of this right here. Put all of these guys, and I'll show you what their abilities do, because the ability is very important. This is a very important part, because the ability, it's kind of like the flamingo, where it stands up on his foot and then it enchants everything that's around it with tranquil. And on top of that, the reason why they're all blue is I actually went ahead and I got a bunch of these blue shards, and then I put them all on my pets, like these little, the shard all the way at the end right here. Put this on all of them, and then they all become enchanted. They have an extra enchant on them. And you know what, dude, this is a good restock. I'm gonna buy all of this. Dude, the ZEN egg is never in stock, but guys, I'm gonna show you a method to get a bunch of ZEN eggs without using the shop, because this shop, like I said, the ZEN egg is literally never in stock. It's not reliable at all. So yeah, you want to leave this here for a while it just transforms all your stuff into tranquil. You just kind of want to wait for the cooldown. So I would probably wait like an hour until like the next tranquil thing. And then all your stuff should be tranquil. And then we can move on to the next step, because there's multiple steps to this, and you also need multiple pet teams. Oh, another option that you could use. So this is after all these pets become make them tranquil and stuff. What I like to use is my T-Rex, because the T-Rex can spread the mutation, but only after the cranes actually spread the mutations in the first place. So you don't want to use the T-Rex right away, because it doesn't do much. You only want to use it after you got a bunch of tranquil mutations. Okay, here we go. See, our cranes are using their ability, and every second their ability is up, our plants have a chance to become tranquil. See how OP it is? Because, like, when you have a whole team, it covers your whole garden. Now, it's only a chance, so it doesn't automatically do it 100%. But it's a pretty high chance. And if you do this, if you wait, like, an hour, pretty much your whole garden is going to be filled up with, like, tranquil fruits. So we just kind of have to wait. And the good thing is this cooldown is literally only 10 minutes. So it's a pretty fast cooldown. And if you have treats, it will be even faster. Okay, guys, so I accidentally kind of fell asleep. And yeah, it's the next morning. But the good thing is I left my computer on, so all of my stuff is kind of tranquil. I'm pretty sure like 99% of my fruits are tranquil now. But before we collect them, we gotta do something important, okay? This is smart to do. You want to go here and you want to buy something specific. There's this new item that they added. It wasn't in the update, but it says Tranquil Radar. You want to get this because it collects all the tranquil fruit in your garden. So we're going to get that because we don't want to collect the ones that are not tranquil, because then we're going to have to wait for them to regrow, and it's kind of a waste of time. And then before we actually collect it, we're going to have to remove all these pets because these are not efficient anymore. So we're going to remove them right now. And then we're gonna put a different set of pets. So you want to put in... Okay, so depending on what you have, Stegosaurus works, Mooncat works if you're using moon melons or nighttime fruits, or the one that I like is giant ants. I think Stegosaurus might be a little bit easier to get, but giant ant is my favorite one. So we're gonna put giant ants. We're gonna put a whole team. You want to make sure you're able to place 8 of them, so it's the most efficient. And also, if they're really big or high level, that also helps. Mine are not really that great, so I could do a lot better. But each one has a 10% chance of when I harvest something, it gets duplicated. That means if I get this one right here that's frozen and tranquil, I'll have 2 sugar apples that both have the mutation. That's why it's overpowered, because you still get the mutation no matter what. The only downside about this pet is if it's a higher tier fruit, there's a lower chance that it duplicates. And since we're doing all prismatic, it's going to be kind of a low chance. But that's fine. We're going to have to deal with that. So we're going to go here in the very middle because the radar, it doesn't have infinite range. So we're going to go here and we're going to use the radar here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Grab the radar. And look at that. Duplicate. Okay, duped one of them. And then we got, okay, duped another one. Okay, duped again. Bro, we got over 100 of them. And it duped like 10 times already. And we're full inventory. We got 10 extra sugar apples. If you're using lower tier fruit, like I said, you're going to get way more dupes. And then now, guys, when you're here, you don't want to turn it into this guy. I know you're going to get an insane amount of chi if you turn into this guy. But the thing is, this shop is horrible. Like, the things you want are never in stock. What you want to do is you want to actually turn it into this guy. Because every time, even if you're above stage 7, every time you fill this up, look at this, guys. Boom. We get all of these items. And he also gives us cheese sometimes. It's kind of random, the items. Like, look at this. We got even more items this time. So we got eggs, seeds, crates. And you can get chi from this. And then let's go again. There you go. See, we got some chi. The chi is not crazy. If you really are down on chi, you can give it to this guy. And you'll get a lot more. But I prefer to just use this guy right here. Because he's so much better. Look how many items I'm getting. This is insane. Like, dude, look at that. We leveled him up 4 times. And he already has 100. Now we're going to go back and do the same thing. We can get even more. So we were just here. So I think I'm going to go right over here to this middle. And then I'm going to use my machine here. And I should be collecting literally the same amount. Like around 200 things. You can also use the pack bee. But I don't know how good that one is. Because that just increases your inventory. I kind of like, oh, yo, I got a sugar apple. Yo, free sugar apple seed. That's OP. Bro, okay, I'm gonna plant it. Yo, free sugar apple seed, though? I'm gonna put it right here. This spot, I don't know how I missed this spot. I'm gonna put one right there. And then let's go turn it in. Let's go see how much more stuff I got. So this is honestly the best way to get extra Zen seeds and Zen eggs. And you don't even need to use your chi for that thing. So let's go turn it in here. And then let's go again. And last time we saw that you do it 3 times. So if you really want chi, I'm going to go here and use my 3rd one on this. And you're going to see how much I'm going to get. Look at that. I literally got 500. Didn't really need to do that. But I got 500 extra chi. Just in case I need chi for later on. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to go radar. And give me all of the stuff. Yes. It already duped 4 times. 10 times. If you have like a lower tier stuff like legendary, it's literally going to dupe like 50 times. It's going to be literally insane. Look, it duped 19 times, and we're full inventory again. Let's go back, and let's do the same thing here. We're going to dump it all on this guy. Give me all of the rewards. And then you just want to keep doing this. And it's honestly the best way you're going to get the kitsune and stuff. Because you're going to have so many eggs. Okay, that time was really bad. See, we only got gnome crate that time. See, sometimes it's a little bit random. But I plan to keep doing this until I get over 1,000 eggs. So I can finally get this kitsune. This is honestly the best method I found so far. And look, you have some sugar apples here that don't have tranquil. Well, some that your machine missed. But they're fully grown already. So when I place my fruit, my pets back, or it's the event, they're going to get mutated easily. And I don't have to wait for them to grow or anything. Alright, we're going to go here again to the middle. Let's do this. And literally the same day. If I get a seed, that would be insane. If I somehow get another seed, that would be crazy. So over 100 again, and I mutated 13 times. Or I duped 13 times. And then let's go turn it in over here to this guy. Alright, take all my stuff. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of the radar. To be honest, since a lot of my stuff was kind of already mutated, I probably didn't need that much of the radar. Probably didn't need this radar that much, and I could have probably just collected it myself. Let's try doing this. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Just to see if I missed some. Alright, we got some over there. Let's go over here. See if I missed some here. Yep, we can miss some over here. And then I'm gonna go to the very back over here. See if I missed some over here. And literally nothing. Oh, we got a couple actually, never mind. And then some over here. Did we get anything? Oh, we got like literally a couple. Okay, so I think I should have most of them. I'm gonna do one here in the middle. Yeah, I think I literally have every single one. So I don't think there's anything left that I could get. So again, do the same thing. Turn it into this guy. Take all my tranquil fruits. And then you're gonna get a billion different things. 4 eggs! Yo, that was so good. 4 eggs in that slot. But guys, now that we're done. You think we're actually done, guys? We're not actually done. Remember how I said you need to go to slot 2? Well, obviously, and I said you gotta put your best fruits on slot 2. Obviously, we still have worse fruits. And that's where slot 1 comes in. So you're gonna save slot 1 after you think your slot 2 is good and all your high tier stuff is mutated. You're gonna go back to slot 1. You're gonna put everything in there, and look at this. And yeah, here it is. This should give me a good amount of stuff. So I'm gonna go here to the very middle like I did before, and look how many times it's gonna dupe this time, because it's kind of a lower tier stuff. So it's gonna dupe a lot. You know, honestly, the tomato method could be really good for this. If you guys just want to use tomatoes, look how many times I duped. Literally 50 times. Bro, that is crazy. I duped so many times. That's insane. Yeah, maybe we should just use the tomato method. Do you guys remember the tomato method? It's pretty much you just put a bunch of tomatoes and you use the ants. That might be the way, honestly. The only bad thing about the tomato method is you gotta actually wait for the things to be mutated. And the last update, when we had the summer thing, you didn't really have to wait for the things to be mutated. You could just collect them anytime, however they were, on the tomatoes. Dude, look how much stuff is getting duplicated. See, this is why the lower tier stuff is also kind of good. You get so much dupes. It's insane. Look, my inventory filled up again. But as you notice, I also don't get as much points, because the other one I could fill up this 3 times. Let's see how many times I can fill this up. So 1. That was almost kind of filled up too. 2. And, see, only 2. Only 2 and a little bit. And the first one was kind of already filled up. So even though I'm duping a lot, it's still not filling up as much. So still the high quality fruits are still king. That's the one you really want to focus on. But this is kind of just a backup when you're done to just get extra stuff. Because the more you have, the better. So it doesn't matter how much you have, because the more you have, like, it just gets better and better. And I don't know why I didn't collect stuff just now. Oh, I have some high quality stuff here. I have elephant ears, and I have spiked apples. Oh, this should be good. This might be good right here. We're about to get 2,000 chi, and that's just from this guy. And this guy only gives chi to use sometimes. But again, guys, you don't really need chi. Like, you're getting all the rewards already. So it's kind of insane. The chi is good whenever the shop resets, but the shop, it's just so bad at resetting. It's, like, really horrible. All right, this is the last spot right here, other than the corners. And we should be getting so much things. Honestly, I could probably do what I just did all over again. Oh, I got a free tomato seed. I gotta go down and get it. I gotta go down and get it. Come here, tomato seed. Come to me, tomato seed. Come to me. So let me deposit the rest here. And I think for the next one, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the rest of the... Once I fill this up, I'll use the rest of the points on the shop. Let's grab the rest of it from the back over here. Let's try to sneak in here, maybe? Oh no, this one thing is so big. We literally cannot sneak at all. We got 1! There's only 1 left. We literally collected everything, I think. There's literally no tranquil stuff left. Let me see. Anything over here? Nope. And then the very middle here. And, yep, nope. So let's go turn in the rest that we have. Let's go here. Turn it in. And we made 3,800 chi and a bunch of items. How many eggs do we actually have? Eggs. No, Zen eggs. Zen eggs. Dude, we have 200 Zen crates. We have 170 Zen eggs. Now, this is not all from right now, but from me collecting it. This whole time I've been doing this method. We have, what, is this 99? No, 199 gnome crates. That's insane. I only have 40 of these because I constantly keep opening these and placing these down, the seed packs. But now we can use all this chi on the shop. This is what it's led to this moment. So we can actually renew the shop right here. We can buy this. See, the egg is never in stock. You guys are gonna see this process and how the egg is never in stock. I usually always get every single seed because I use that on my garden. So 1 million. Oh yes! As I say, the egg is never in stock. It's in stock. Let's grab this. I don't get the hot spring because I already have like 5 of them, so I think it's enough. And I don't think I need gnome crates. I literally have 200 gnome crates. There's 0 chance I need those. So I don't think I need this one either, but I'm just gonna grab an extra one. At this point, it's starting to get super expensive. 16 billion. That's like almost all my money. I need to start collecting some money, dude. I am poor. Guys, who wants to donate me some money? I need money now. They should change it so you can restock with she. I think that would honestly be kind of interesting. If they did that, I would have so much. And yeah, now I can't even restock. Well, now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go back to the process. So we go here, go back to slot 2. We want to remove all of our ants, because we're not going to use the ants anymore. So remove all of those. And then we're going to put all our tranquil stuff here. The cranes. These are the ones that are going to give us all the mutations. So now we just wait and repeat the process. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.